Hello and welcome back to another video, this one on the D.Modelkits for Sapphire Cosworth. We're on to part 3 now, painting the body. We've spent the first part unboxing. The second part was getting the body sanded and prepared to go into undercoat using Mr. Surfacing Primer 1500 Grey. The model now had 24 hours to dry. It was sanded back using Micromesh 8000, brought from Hero Boy, and first time using the number 5 paints. This is the dark blue, colour coded to the Q8 paint scheme that was used on the car in this year's rallying. Very good, quite impressed by the paint. Stuck in a vortex mixer, brought from online hobby shop in Japan. You can plug it into a PC to use rather than having to buy a voltage dropper. And the car body shell is ready to go. So next thing to do is get some paint shook up into the Ultimate Apex airbrush and laid down onto the body. Let's get started. Okay, the paint's now been shook up in the vortex mixer. It's one of the smaller ones you can buy, but it fits my desk well, perfectly. Happy to use, and it gets the paint agitated brilliantly. Right, here we go. The nice deep dark blues going into the Apex airbrush. Back on with the lid, keep the paint secured. And right, get myself together. And now we will get started. Yeah, just having to check, make sure the camera's on. And here we go. As you can see, I'm starting around the lower regions of the car, make sure I get underneath the wheel arches and the lower section where the sills are. The paint goes down in multiple light layers and it's really good. I was pleased with the paint. I was a bit worried because I never used the number 5 brand before. I've seen other people on YouTube using it, but you don't know until you try it yourself, do you? But yeah, I was very impressed. And even when I was rushing because my mum's in hospital and they have very strict visiting hours, so I needed to get this done to get to see her. So in some ways I actually rushed it a bit too much, but at the end of this I will show you the body once it's finished. It looks blotchy, but it leveled out and finished perfect. It's a lovely deep blue, reminds me of a slightly darker version of the Imperial Blue you got on the Escort Cosworths. But I've got my mask on as normal and the extractor up full. As you can see, there's less stuff hanging in the air than other models have done. It's because I've learned to mute my camera, so I can make a loud of noise and not have it come back through the camera. But yeah, I'm getting in amongst the bottom of the windows and down the B and C pillars and the A pillars. These are all the bits that can be easily missed, and you don't want to, because it will show up later on once the model's finished. It's worth taking a bit of time if you've got it to double check everything's right. Across the back boot, and I do eventually go cross patterns. This gives a better finish, but it's just, this pass is all about getting the first layers down. And he went down perfect. He went down very well indeed. Like I said, it was just me and I was doing this and clock watching at the same time. Not a good thing to do, but needs must when the devil drives. But yeah, we're coming to the end of that now, and on to what it looked like when it's finished. That's coming up any second now. All done, and there we are. Nice dark blue finish. Looks good to me. The sides look a bit blotchy, but it hadn't finished drying off yet, and it looks perfect once it had dried off. Right then, onward. Right, onto the external parts. The front bumper is primed in grey. We've sanded it back with the same micro meshes we used on the body. and we aim to get it into the spray booth. Right, we also do the lamp pods. Other bits that I haven't filmed include obviously the back bumper, the wheels, the lower spotlight pods, the rear spoiler, and again using the number 5 paints. This was the Sierra Q8 cream yellow, again mixed in the vortex mixer, and it laid down a treat. I had a little bit more time to do these, so we could get 6 light layers down and build the paint up. Come out very well. Again left in a cat scratch pad of all things to keep everything upright and clear to dry. All went well, and I'm quite happy with the way everything's turned out so far. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and keep up to date on how this kit goes, and you will be doing me a favour because it'll help push my models and videos in the algorithms. Cheers, see you all soon.